Yeah, just you mentioned a little bit, this isn't necessarily a place where you expected to play well, but here you are after the first round sitting pretty.
Yeah, I've played nice today, and you know, through the years I haven't come away from this golf course feeling awfully happy about the results. I think I've only had one reasonable finish out of all the times we've been. So, you know, it's not a golf course I love. So I kind of just got to push that to the back of my mind and still be aggressive. And I need all parts of my game to be firing to give myself any kind of a chance this week. And what I did well today was I drove it very, very well. I gave myself plenty of looks. I missed 2 greens in regulation. And, you know, I hold a couple of nice putts, and, you know, it all adds up to a nice start.
Just talk about getting off to a good start in the playoffs. How important is that as you look at this 3-week stretch?
I'm taking this as a 2-day stretch, and then another 2-day stretch, and then we'll see how we go. Because, you know, I really haven't done any good in the playoffs before, so I've never made it to Eastlake. It's a myth, apparently, to me. I mean, it's apparently it's a nice golf course, but what would I know? I've never been there. So, you know, I think what's important to me is that I just go out and enjoy my golf, play well. If I play well and I move up, that's great. And if not, you know, I really don't care. I'm going to go home to the family. So whatever happens this week is a win-win.
It's the mindset this year with everything we've been through, but also everything, a couple of majors still in the fall, it's just different. Does that set you up differently for the playoffs and how you look at them and how you mentally feel this week, or is it
not really?
Yeah.
I mean, I really haven't done. I mean, I said it a minute ago. I really haven't done any good in the playoffs.
Right.
So I'm looking at this, that I've got, you know, a couple of days to kind of move up in that list and see what happens. I mean, you know, I don't like unknowns. You know, whether you're going to play the following week or whether you're going to play the following week. You can't plan for that stuff, so it's frustrating. But it won't be frustrating if I'm there at the end of the week in contention and I move up significantly. Then I'll have a different mindset about what it is, because you know you can play nice for 4 days and you could finish, say, 15th, and I'm going home, and I could play nice for 4 days and finish 14th, and I could be going to Chicago. So that's how fickle it is in these 3 tournaments, and you can just. You can move up significantly, and then, you know, you can also play well and go backwards.
Thanks.
Hey, can I ask you, big picture, when the PGA Tour announced the new schedule in April or May, what were your honest expectations for what this season as a whole would look like?
From the date that we actually physically started?
No, from when they released the schedule, this is what we're going to be doing when we restart in mid-June. What were your honest expectations?
In mid-June?
For what the next few months would look like?
No, 0 expectations, because I just think the unknowns that we all faced back then were, while the goalposts were changing every single day, right? So we didn't know whether we were going to get more cases or not. And I think, you know, the big picture, you know, looking back at it now, is I think everyone's done incredibly well from a perspective of the travelling circus that we play in, week out, where guys are going home and, you know, seeing family members, and family members are obviously trying to stay as safe as possible. But you've got so many opportunities to get compromised with COVID. I think, you know, as a whole, I think, you know, the tour's done an exceptional job. I think the players have respectfully done a great job. So I think it's been all credit to, you know, not just players and caddies, but, you know, all the staff, TV people, everybody that's done their bit to have a safe environment for us all to get back to work. It's important, right? I mean, we all have jobs out here. Ours is obviously on the golf course playing, but everyone else has a job, and you know, it's a credit to everyone.
I was going to say, there is an accountability aspect too with the players, right? I mean, you guys are incentivized to want to be out here as well. So I think is that just kind of the accountability? Is that what you would chalk up the last couple months to?
As I say, everyone's done a great job. You know, it would be easy for people to be out and dining and, you know, having lots of people around the house that I'm sure that normally happen. So I think everybody's taken it very seriously. And certainly after the first week or first couple of weeks where we had a couple of cases, it probably, you know, put the fear in everyone to make sure that, you know, this is it is real. We are in a pandemic, and we have to be super sensible. And I think, credit to everyone.
Have you thought about what your schedule would look like after the U.S. Open?
Yeah, I mean, I've definitely thought about what my schedule will look like, but as of the other day, we just had a European Tour change of date of two events. So again, the landscape is still changing. We have I think the HSBC Champions event, I don't think that's on. I think there's possibly another event that's looking like it might take that place. So right now I'm playing golf for this week, and it's very easy to sort of schedule a little bit nearer the time. I'll play US Open, I'll go back to Europe and play Scottish Open and BMW PGA at Wentworth, and we just take it as we go.
Any hesitation about flying over there? I know a couple of the guys, Rory has talked about he doesn't want to necessarily fly overseas.
No, I mean, my caddy flew from the UK to get here. So as long as you're sensible and washing your hands and using hand sanitizer, and you've got your face covering on, and you can wipe your area down where you're going to sit, and I think the airlines are taking the right precautions, then I think the travel aspect is okay. I mean, I'm flying, albeit sharing a plane with a couple of guys coming here. I still got to get through an FBO terminal. I've still got, I still see people. I still see the pilots. I still, so there are many places you can be compromised. So, my life can't stop. Put it this way, just